Let's get back into this, and I've only got about an hour to go, unfortunately. So I'll try to get to the halfway point in this scenario, or at least reach sudden death, but then I'm going to call this off. So, picking up from where we left off, we've got our main force moving across the north. In the center, we have a single tank battalion holding on. And in the south, our divisional recon battalion is pretty much gone. This platoon has been spotted, so wherever the other artillery battalion is, it's about to kill this one. And these guys, I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing with them. No one can see where they are right now. Alright, I was looking for an enemy HQ, so I'm going to move them up there. And this, I'm just going to resupply them right here. All in all, we're not in a very good spot right now. But let's try and make the most of it. Well, there's enemy Panzer Grenadiers. There we go. Oh, is that gonna be a wipe? It is. Yes! I just need to find the other one. And that, second rocket artillery battery. Oh, those are mortars. Mortars are duking out with our T-72s at range. And they lose. I'll just use those guys to see the enemy. Now they're dead. Oh, that's happening up north. We've got enemy Panzer Grenadiers trying to go up against this BMP platoon. Fortunately, they do not appear to have seen the battalion. But that first company's been spotted. Remembering this hex 2611. My artillery is redeploying. How long are you going to take to get in there? Yikes. Okay. Well, the jig is up. I just need to get these guys resupplied. Once my artillery's in position, I'll just fire our mission here, then here, and if all goes well, what can you see? Not much. So that's a first incursion defeated, fortunately. And then these tanks are just going to roll through and see what's there. Let's just get you out of there. I don't know where that other artillery battery is, or if I even have a reliable way to find out. How'd you get over there? I forgot some of the martyrs. And these guys are in position. If all goes well, we can take this town without too many losses. We roll right into martyrs. But now the enemy Panzer Grenadiers dismount, and their RPGs are just going to tear these T-72s apart. They run right into Leopard 2s as well, so they're all dead. Now that looks like a major counterattack. Nice. So I'm just going to have my artillery hitting here, here, and supporting this platoon here. I don't want to lose this hex now. Actually, that's a good opportunity for an ambush. But that means I'd have to pull my tanks away from Imka. I'm going to go for it. If that's the last Leopard company they have in the north, then it'll be well worth it. It's a 10-minute gap. I just need them, you know what, I'm just going to tell them to hold. I'll let artillery do all the killing. I still have an extra mine barrage. Don't know where I'm going to want to deploy that, though. How about... I'll either put it here to prevent them from reinforcing Amka, or I can put them right just before they get into this hex. Let's do just not that, because these need to be in close quarters to be effective against the tanks. We'll put them on the B-71. Or, yeah, let's just wait for a target of opportunity. Instead, we're just gonna support this platoon. On my position. finishing off that AQ is all that HQ is all I need. I think I'll just throw the SC-22s up there when I can. I don't care if I lose them or not. Okay, well they have eyes on these C-72s. I mean, they are going there. Rest in peace. That's a good hit. Oh, they're coming up north again. And that's nice. Oh, that's 3 kills. Those AT-5s have done their job. On the other hand, though, I wasted all my rocket artillery ammo. Counter battery's hurting. Gotta find that artillery battery, wherever the hell they are. And now we've got a fresh tank company dug in. Let's see how they do against those Leopard 2s. They're trading even right now, which is not good for NATO. That's one platoon down. That's another platoon down. 2 more up to bat. I'm down to 4 T-72s there. There's a Gepard's. Get him. Come on, get him. I'm sicking the artillery on that right now. That needs to die. Now, I did explain earlier that T-72s can't really kill Leopard 2s from the front. But at ranges this close, it's not that the AP is going through, it's still not. But if that AP hits something sensitive, like the optics or the gun or the track, which are much easier to hit at this distance, then that will disable the tank without actually killing it. Let's see. He won't be able to provide support, so I'm just going to move him down here. And then if anything breaks through, if I get those Gepards killed, then Geisel, and then I'll also bring in Sense. Okay, looks like that's going to be a massacre down there. But I just need those Gepards dead, that's it. These guys are ready to go. Before I have them proceed, I'm going to tell this recon to just get into town. If there's any resistance there, I might be able to take it without any resistance. Okay, let's go take a wild guess. Did they go here or did they go here? Let's go this way. they're chasing the HQ. So now I've got my rocket artillery. I'm actually just going to focus on eradicating any resistance here. So I have them assaulting. These guys I'm going to move on to here. And they will break there at about 1050. Okay. Let's deliberate move you instead and see. About 10 minutes in. Okay, that works. He will break out at 10:28. I want them to all appear simultaneously, so it will be 10:50. And these guys I'm just going to hold in reserve. These I'm not going to do anything with. And yeah, I just want to suppress anything that could be in here. I might actually spin these C-72s around, because if there's nothing in here, then their combat power will be wasted there. Instead, I'm going to line up on this tree line here, and then just have them roll in and go all the way to Urel. And we just gave the orders quickly. Now we can mess with the waypoints from here. And we move this radar platoon finally up onto this hilltop. Alright, how about up here instead? I might want to send them out of this exit marker. Let's see how many points these are worth. Each T-72 is worth 55 points, so that's 550 points per company. Assume they all make that in. That's a potential 1650. Let's hit F2 right now and see how many VPs we got. We have 44% of them. That's more than I thought I had. But we can see there's just a discrepancy in enemy losses right now. We've killed twice as much in value as they have, but they still own most of the map. So I reckon if I can claim most of the VPs in the north, then I should still be okay. Right now, let's just go on the attack. Let's sync their waypoints up. So 1032, 1041, and 1039. We want to bring them all to 1041, which is the oldest. And we'll bring you up to 1041 as well. 1042, actually. Just because we don't want the HQ charging ahead of our tanks. Alright, let's get going. Last scupper goes down, the SC-22s are clear to go ahead. Now they're trying to flank. They're trying to drive around, it's not going to work out for them. They're just going to get shot in the side. Enemy rocket artillery is coming down on us now, though. Oh, I see what they're doing. They're going for the HQ. That should be a brew up by hitting him right in the side. No results. Stinger's down. That last Leopard platoon is down. The SC-22s might straight up not find anything. And that VP in the south is still ours. Enemy Panzer Grenadiers are now attacking north. Ouch. Yep, nothing left there. Looks like these Panzer Grenadiers are just gonna make it, though. There might be air defenses up here, though. I have not seen anything up there yet. We're going to order all of our artillery to fire on there at once. All at once. Mortars, too. Whatever's there, I really want it dead. The enemy HQ is running away faster than my recon could chase it. But until the enemy air defenses up here are destroyed, I don't want to send my SC-22s back out. Even though, when are they gone? Oh, okay. So this is the last turn I can even use them. So, may as well. Use it or lose it. I pick you. I might swing south here and actually let's use this HQ to see what's in dry land. Or no. Dumb move. There may be Panzer Grenadiers over there. I don't know. Whatever the case, I'm moving these T-72s into Barkfeld. Make sure these guys got their orders. Okay. BMPs are holding well. Everything goes right, the artillery is going to hit that whole stack at once. Enemy artillery is hitting us too. And we lose our man pads. There we go. That's 3 platoons hit. You'll be remembered, comrade. How'd you get there? Where are they even going? Might be after my HQ. No matter. Yep, they've definitely bridged over there. I'll just have to chase them down with this tank battalion. How do you get resubordinated? Nice. That's 3 hits. And nothing even tagged him. Okay, so there's no air defenses there. Awesome. But now it's not relevant anymore. That's the last airstrike I get. So many tanks. He says artillery reacts fast. Hmm. 50% readiness, virtually no ammo. Their RPGs are probably spent. Screw it. Go over them. I'm gonna have all artillery fire on that hex again. If I can destroy another tank company, that would be golden. These aircraft, no point in ordering them. Just trucks? They're saying trucks against my artillery? Okay. Okay. Hopefully that's the last tank company I have to deal with. One D-02, one Leopard. And our jets are finally peeling off. 2 T-72s. 3. Here comes all the artillery. That should neutralize their combat effectiveness. I don't expect to kill any leopards there, but if I can just hurt their readiness enough, that's all I need. apparently not enough. There's that HQ. And now it's raining again. Jeez, that artillery didn't do anything, did it? That's another artillery battery we've lost. So there's just one platoon left here now. Oh, okay. Yeah, that shuts my artillery down. These tanks are all in one hex. I don't like that. Well, at least form a company. That was a stupid move. I should have just destroyed them with the artillery instead of trying to attack with the tanks. Looks like I'm going to take Imco without a fight then. Let's see, what's your command radius? Enough for this. Okay. I'm just gonna see if I can retreat. I'm still gonna lose all my tanks. I don't even know what these martyrs are going for. Are they just on a mission to destroy the artillery? I thought the AI only knows how to go for objectives. Keep misclicking, I hate that. Okay. Looks like those leopards might be resupplying. And the lag is in. I'll have to restart the game shortly after this. Yeah, it looks like that's exactly what they're doing. They're still trying to go for Gerdau. They'll meet my tanks head on and die. HQ goes down. How? I see. Recon just dodged 2 mortar hits. Yeah, I took that town without a fight. You hold position, and you just hit them. And I just want this tank platoon dead. These guys won't leave for another 20 minutes. I might be able to both take this VP and get that HQ. Let's move you down here. I'm going to save the game. And restart. Okay, let's go. It's close range fire, even the MGs are engaging. No results. That's a miss. I might just send a motor rifle company at him. Nice. Well, we found some looks. Yeah, and they did their job. I'm just gonna let him have that VP for now. Armor protects him from those light rockets. Another looks goes down. And we dodged a rocket barrage, that's good. Otherwise, right now, I still do not have the combat power to take Fastberg. So I'm still not going to go for it. Otherwise... yeah, these guys need to resupply for sure. let's hit the intel. And, oh, there's actually nothing in Dreilingen. Nice. Okay, so I can go for that. We know there's an HQ here. There's tanks here. And whatever's defending Fastberg is here. So that means I can actually move out of Imca now. I'll take Brombostel. I'm just gonna send these guys south and just look. Can I find that artillery? Where is it? I just need to know. First, let's see what's in Urel. I'll send my last recon unit there. I will send this AT team to hold Imca. Only really need a skeleton crew in there anyway. Send you into Dreilingen. And I can now send this HQ safely up here. Okay. Yeah, and then after that's all done, I should be able to move this company up here. Let's just have all my artillery shooting that hex. All I want is those tanks dead. That's all I want. Mystery smoke. Just a single martyr, it's dead. Another martyr dies, and it's going after my tanks. Damn it. They can see me, but I can't see them. That's disturbing. I'm just going to saturate that whole area on fire. And you get back here. I think they're over here. Just kill that HQ. 12:44. We'll move for another 40 minutes. Yeah, just resupply. There's nothing around you. These guys won't be going in 6 minutes. Okay. Let's just send the shulkers at them. Ah, fuck. Fuck, I knew that was gonna happen. That's gonna kill like half of them. Alright, got him. Oh, what do we find here? That artillery's killed so much of my stuff. I just aggravated that I can't find it. Okay, well, since there's nothing left here, I'm gonna reconstitute this tank battalion. Well, it's a company now, but still. Get in position on the road, resupply. Actually, I can just use hasty moves since they are out of combat. Just send you up there instead, just so I can see what's going on. Yeah, I'm just going to say resupply again. Some helicopters would be nice. I don't think counter battery works when you have the FCSS turned off. Or, yeah, that's FSEC. Just ran him down. That's okay. That's counter battery hit. I might have not eliminated that one battery. There might be 2 batteries of rocket artillery still left for the West Germans. Come on, die, 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 die. I might actually have enough forces left to go after Fastburg. You go find out what's going on there. Let's use the staff alerts feature. So these guys don't have insufficient transport. They're on walking. This battery is out of range. These guys are out of ammunition. Or they have no mines and they have no ICMs. And these guys don't have any transport. And neither do these guys. Otherwise, our readiness is relatively intact. I might actually just throw this tank company at the leopards. They're all gonna die, I know that, but I just need that secured. I still don't think I'm gonna make it anywhere close to Fastberg. I mean, we've got 4 hours left, but I don't think they can clear all these woods and attack Fastberg in 4 hours. I mean, they could get into this gap and then attack Fastberg. We'll see what happens. And of course the captain dies. But that HQ finally goes down. And that's the bigger problem. Fortunately, no casualties. Okay. So I think that just about covers the north. Aside from that one tank platoon up there, they've got nothing left here. Awesome. So this tank company is resupplying. Okay, let's see. Yeah, just go for that HQ. That's the artillery HQ, I'm pretty sure. But I just need to find where the artillery battery is. He's not here. I might just send a lot of my redundant units, like these Strela-10Ms, into the exit markers. Whatever's extra helps. Artillery has no real targets. I'll just send rockets here. Oh wait, there's no tanks. They would have revealed themselves by now. So where could they be? And they've just pulled off a long time ago. So it could be anywhere in this town. So our land artillery, we will just move over to here. Let's get you ready to move. We're 8 hours in. Yeah, there's nothing there. They may be moving south, actually. There you are. Means I can just send you here. Actually, let's get these tanks into position. I might go for at least some supporting fire on Fastburg. Turn on all orders so we can see where everyone's going. Okay. These guys are ready to go. How long will that take them? 2 hours. There's 3 hours left. I could probably make a short dash onto this objective in that time. I mean, I'd lose all my units doing it, but... yeah, let's make it happen. Okay. I just killed that tank company. Oh, I forgot to move those HQs. Oh. I can resubordinate them under the BMP HQ. Okay. So these two artillery pieces are in position. How will be till you get there? Imminently. Yeah, so the artillery won't do any good. I'll just hit that HQ unit, which, if I believe, is the enemy artillery HQ. I can't find that battery anywhere, so I'm just gonna wander around. Oh, and I forgot to order these guys too. 16:02, the game will be over. Either way, I am running out of time, so this is going to be the last turn resolution, and then I'm cutting the stream off. I'll finish it off tomorrow. So let's see what happens. I reckon it'll be a whole lot of nothing. The BMPs have actually managed to kill a leopard, but lost 4 in the process. Just trucks. There's that HQ. No, come back. Come back, Hans. I have a present for you. I guess you have one for me too, don't you? If we can at least eliminate that HQ, they'll prevent that artillery from firing any more missions. You know what? I'll squeeze in one more turn. Forgot where that unit was. But I do want him dead. These tanks are on their way now. Actually, I send you into the exit marker. Same with the Shulka. Yep, nothing. I'm gonna end up finding that enemy artillery later. And when I do, it's gonna be in a spot that's gonna piss me off. Yeah, just one more. I have no other orders to give. Okay, that company's gone before it even gets to the objective. It's just gonna get melted by artillery before it gets to do anything. All because of that damn recon unit. Oh, north. Finally slugging it out with that tank. And he's gone. That's the last leopard up there. Ooh, these tanks didn't give out looks. That's relevant. Yikes. BRMs are killing that HQ unit. I don't know what's an HQ for. That other unit just left the field. Those looks go down, and there we go. Now they can't see us. You know what? I think I'm just going to give myself an extra half an hour because we were really close to finishing this off. Like, really close. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take all these units. We're going to resupply them all. And then my master plan will come into effect when they're all ready to go. Smarter for you to be on that one. Just put some hurt onto you. What does my force overview look like? Let's see where that is. You mean this? Well, as we can see, most of our everything is dead. After this battle, we've practically ceased to exist as a combat formation, save for our artillery, of course. Most of our recon has been knocked out. And those are all the other units that, unfortunately, can't support us. So this is all they have left. Everything they have is in Faustberg. There's a reported kills and claims right now. Yikes. Staff alerts show us that this company here, which is, well, almost dead, they've got 16% readiness, but they're getting resupplied anyway. These guys are just, they're out of the battle now. All I can do is really send them into the exit marker. And these guys are all away from their HQ, but that's being sent into the exit marker. And I think that's all I really care about right now. Right now we have 58% of the VPs. We have achieved a marginal success so far. Let's see if we can bump that up to maybe tactical, even decisive. To get those, we have to make a last-minute gamble here. In order to do that, I'm going to save the game and restart it. Just make sure there's no lag interference. Alright, here we go. Just make sure everyone who needs to be resupplying is. Once those BRMs are in positions, they're going to start calling out targets. Oh no, he knows about this tank company. Martyrs are coming to the rescue of their HQ, but they're going to walk right into us. Sudden death is triggered, but nope, let's keep doing it. We've got 2 hours left. The enemy artillery is shooting us again, which is not welcome. Mars are shooting back at the BMP company. They're going to claim quite a few kills. As 3 BMPs go down. We'll switch them to a hold posture. This is going to come down to our tanks. And it's just this platoon of infantry is going to erase the whole company. They caught them completely unaware. Just going to have to fight it out. Just hit them hard. How much time do we have left? We have an hour 39. So we supply these tanks. And the great resubordination begins. Oh, that's because this HQ just arrived. Okay. Well, now you are subordinate to these. Just take that out. I just need recon. But it evades me. Some more tank platoons are already ready. Alright then. Oh, that's the 2 S3s I got hit. Unfortunate. But there's nothing I can do. Like, I'm calling it right now. That artillery barrage is going to be in a really stupid position that was, like, right under my nose. I'm going to be so angry. Minutes left of its turn. Let's just hurry it up. That's a miss. That's not. These guys are just getting bullied. Alright. This is the final hour. Do or die. Here's my master plan, everyone. You're the culprit. My master plan is this. Okay, damn it. Okay. Everyone gets on this hex. Bam. I got him. That's good. That's a brush that's not landing on my main force. But that is. Don't know how long it's going to be until everyone shows up there. Ooh, yikes. He's not even going to make it. Are you kidding me? None of these guys are going to get on that hex in time. They have to be deliberately moved. Okay. Well, that's better than just tossing them on there. Maybe some of that automatic delay kicking in. And it is. I don't know why it does that. Someone is holding them all back. Yeah, we'll leave the HQ out of this. wandering into this blind. It's probably not going to work, but it's worth the effort. And there shows up a goddamn Panzer Grenadier company. Yeah, that one knows to back off. T-72s are just going to obliterate them. We have 20 minutes to get moving before that artillery starts hitting us. That section is the first up to bat. We take out the rest of those mortars. And they've got Leopard 2s in there. Where are you? I should have been paying attention to where that was coming from. I don't know, I can go full Leroy Jenkins with this artillery. "35 minutes left. Tanks are on the move, but the Leopards are probably just going to kill everything. There's the rest of the Leopards. Okay, yeah. There's no way I'm getting in there. There's just way too much crap there. Readiness on those units does not matter. I'm just trying to see if I can make a dash to the objective. But I can't because they're all sitting on it. Right now, I'm just hoping I can recall whatever I can. That's like a whole battalion there. They're counterattacking now, but they can't really go anywhere in 20 minutes. So, we're going to do the only thing that we can do. And that's call artillery. That last amount of VPs I wasted back there may have actually knocked me back down to contested. So, not a smart move. We've hit an air defense unit. And the game is over. So every point that we held, we still have, but every point NATO has, they still have. We have a 57% rating, which is a minor victory. But as we look over here, we can see they had so much stuff in there. Even if all my units were at full strength and full readiness, I don't think I would have been able to take it. So, down from our 627 subunits, only 387 remain. That 387, by the way, belongs to not us, but the older, the other two panzer regiments. Meaning we lost pretty much our entire force. Whereas the West Germans have been knocked down 3/4. We claimed 11 recon units, 55 tanks, 49 mortars, 39 infantry, 12 self-propelled anti-tank, 26 HQs, 21 air defense units, 11 artillery pieces, and 23 trucks. However, we have lost 86 of our tanks. 56 of those are permanent losses. We have lost 49 of our BMPs. 22 of those are total write-offs. The vast majority of our losses, fortunately, well, aside from the tanks, the most of our infantry losses were just fallen out and can be recovered. We took 17% permanent losses. That is 17% for the whole division. So, even in this first battle, the 9th Panzer Division has been knocked down to just 83% of its force, which is pretty good. If we look at the enemy Tactical Operations Center, we see that he has died heroically. In real life, this commander was Joachim Spearing, or however you pronounce it. He was an actual general, and I believe went on to command a large sector. I'm not exactly sure. I haven't been reading up on it, but that was a real general who we just killed. The West Germans took 30% permanent losses. So out of all their tanks that they lost, 25% were permanent, and 30 could be recovered. Looks like, though, since we do not overwhelmingly outnumber them on the field, this battalion could probably come out, recover what it lost, and then pull back. Of course, they're not going to be able to challenge the next two panzer regiments that are coming up, but that does give them some time to recover what they've lost and get out. Let's look at our MVP unit. Which appears to be the rocket artillery battery. The RM-70s have claimed a total of 37 kills. As far as combat units go, the 2nd Company of the 2nd Battalion has claimed the most kills with 18 tanks. 18 Leopards knocked out by 10 T-72s. That is amazing for a T-72. And they have earned citations for effectiveness. Several men have earned awards for valor and sacrifice. But that's the ending of CEG 1. Now, there are going to be major changes coming to the scenario when I release it for real. That will be later today or tomorrow. I will release the revised version of the scenario publicly on the same thread where I release all my other East German content. But the way I saw it, this is a scenario that is heavily tilted towards the NATO side. And I owe my success, I believe, just to making the decision to defend early on. The AI just blindly attacked Gerdau and lost half its tanks. So some areas will become more challenging, others less. There are going to be some very big changes. But this is CEG 1. CEG 2 is already done, completed, and if I recall correctly, released. I'll be streaming that at a later date. CEG 3, I will get to work on the map for that now. That's going to be very different from the older CEG 3. And then 4, sometime later. So if we exit the game now, we're going to look at some comparisons. I'm going to be going back into my older backed up data file. I lost my head here. Wasn't even looking in the right place. We are looking for maps. So let me set up OBS here. So we're looking at right now. It's not what I want. It's not showing me. What else I have up right now? Ooh. Well, let's just look at this. So this is the old CEG 1. This was made about 2 years ago with obviously older assets, and you'll also notice that the map is in a completely different location. The original draft I had for this is that Panzer Regiment 21 actually started up here. As you can see, Dreiling is all the way up here, whereas in the newer map, it's right over here. So we can see, originally you could very easily just win this just by grabbing the entire regiment, flinging it at the 5,000 point objective here, and just holding it. And that's all you had to do to win. It was also much less authentic in my eyes, as the Panzerle would have had to drive south from Munster and then try to hold it over here, when it's much more likely they would have deployed forward. So this is the old version 2 years ago. This is the new version, which was completed, I think, just last week. The same is done with CEG 2. CEG 2, also 2 years ago. You can see there's a big hill that's over here. That's elevation 4. In the new version, it's not there. This map has been moved too. As Dortmark, you can see that up here. But in the new version, it's just too far north. And we now have Ostenholz and Westenholz, which are not visible on the old map. QGIS information was used to compile the data for the new map. This hill exists because it was just off of guesswork. I looked at the satellite, I looked at the terrain hills with all the contour lines drawn. I thought, okay, there must be a hill here. A lot of streams that appear in the new version also aren't there because I could not see any waterways from space. But on QGIS, they show it perfectly. So CEG 3 is not around yet, and it won't be for some time. Well, the map itself could be done by next week. I plan to start working on it very soon. This is CEG 3. As you can see, it comes halfway over the Alla River and the Visa River, where they branch off. When I did this map, I was not happy with it, because there's just a huge mismatch of urban hexes all over the places. A lot of them don't have roads connecting them. Like, the road net here is very thin. There's not very many forests, and overall it just looks ugly. So when I do remake this map, there's going to be some very huge changes to it. Most of all, the map is going to be moved again. Verdun's over here. The new version is probably going to be over here or here somewhere. And of course the graphics are going to look far improved as well. Aside from that, the scenario will also be vastly different, because the old one offered no challenge whatsoever. The older CEG 3, I think it could win it without issuing a single order. The LSTR 40, which we're holding here originally, are just way too good. Or at least in the older build, when this was played, they were way too good. This is CEG 4. And I'll be remaking that one as well. They'll be before Christmas. But not that... To put it better, I'll have it done before Christmas, but not around Christmas. So sometime maybe in October. Now, there's a highway splitting up the middle. This one you actually fight against the Americans. And this one, even the old version, was actually challenging, because the Americans have better units, again, and they have a lot of air support. So you have to make out a meeting engagement against another superior foe, but this time all the air support is beating down heavy on you. And that's everything from SEAD to strike aircraft to overwhelming artillery. It's going to be a pain. This one's going to be very hard. When this map is remade, there might be a minor shift in where it's located. It might go north, south, west, who knows. But the biggest difference that will be obvious to players is the graphics. And secondly, after that, the QGIS will make this terrain also look different. It's probably going to be a lot flatter than it is right now. But that's all of the CEG maps. Anyway, that's all for the stream. And hope you guys enjoyed. and I am looking forward to just providing more content. And see you again. If you missed the stream, you can just look at the video, which I will be uploading both parts to YouTube pretty soon. And that's that. Alright, bye.